Good afternoon, Ivan.
Good afternoon.
Nice to see you. Great win in your last Premier League game, an important win against Ipswich. This game against Bournemouth, does this become a must-win for you now if you want to survive in the Premier League?
Oh, for us, every game is must-win, but we really want to win. It was like really good feeling, and I think we are more convinced that we can win the games, even suffer during the match, but win the games. We did a very good week, and I think we are ready.
I know you lost the FA Cup game, but did that win against Ipswich show you a noticeable lift around the training ground, the players on the training pitch, the belief, the staff? Did it give everyone a lift?
No, I want to say that against Burnley, we did for almost all game very good. No, we were really bad after they scored, but during the match we created lots of chances, lots of domination. I saw lots of good things. It's not good to lose in the game, but I feeling that we are getting better, we are improving. After the Ipswich game, I had really feeling that that guys like convinced that we can win other matches, and we had big chances against Bournemouth.
I did an interview with Aaron Ramsdale yesterday, who said it looks impossible, but the players all believe that we can achieve something impossible. Is that echoed by yourself? Is that the message you send to your players every day?
No. I just like I said before Ipswich match, I don't want just that they said, oh, they are bottom team, but they are fighting, they never give up. I think we can win the matches. We win matches against Ipswich. It was a tough game, and I think the players are really believe, they are feeling that they can win the matches. We have to be focused all 100 minutes, but we have like our things that we can be good.
Points adrift at the moment from safety in the Premier League. You've been in football for a long time. Have you ever experienced or have experience of these relegation battles that you can learn from or look back on for now?
No, like in this situation I never was before, no, but in Genoa I had 1 year that we were like fighting for regulation, and we stay in the Serie A. Now we are in a moment that we are really on the bottom of the table, but like I said, we're really training hard. I think the players really believe, and we will try.
You talk about that one moment surviving in Serie A. What was it that you did in that group to ensure you stayed in the league?
No, it was a different situation and even different culture, and it's not, you cannot be paragonate like one with the other. Compare is better.
Up next in the Premier League, Bournemouth, who have had a fabulous season. What have you made to the team that Andoni Iraola has built and the style of football that they play?
No, I'm delighted how they play, and I think that the teams like Bournemouth, like Brighton, like Brentford, like us, this is the way of doing a good season. Like. Lots of pressure, lots of intensity, playing forward, and they are perfect in that. They are really good in pressure, and then when they steal the ball, play forward immediately, it creates lots of chances. And I'm delighted how they play. I really like to watch Bournemouth game because they are very interesting, and they are really doing a great season.
Based on what you said there, are Bournemouth the type of club that Southampton should try and copy because of the way they play and the way they've been able to sustain staying in the Premier League?
No, I don't want that we copy anybody. Like this year is like this. If we spoke about Southampton 5 years ago, it will be different. No, but I think that the middle team of the team, they are not have like. Enough money to compete only technically. They have to be like aggressive, intensity. In this kind of the football, I think you have more chance to succeed in Premier League.
You've spoken about Andoni there. What is it about the way he sets the team up that makes it so much of a challenge for you as the coach to try and counteract what he does?
What I feel about Bournemouth and even other like Brentford, and it's like a programmation. Like boss coach wants to play this kind of the football, and the club buy this kind of the player, and it's like every player is in the right spot, and you have feeling these two midfielders. They find these two midfielders, Kluivert and wingers. It's like I think I feel that they are. Even when we play against Brentford, they are like connected. They are all in the same way and they are doing well.
Do you feel you're getting your Southampton players more into what you want from them now that you've been working with them for a number of weeks?
It's not easy. It's not easy to change mentality. Even when you choose the player, it's not easy because maybe before you choose one type of the player, not other type. But we are working really hard and we are getting better. There is a lots of players that I feel that they are growing up, they are improving, and it's a long process, but we will do it.
In terms of the Southampton team news, have you got any injuries? Have you got any players coming back?
No, we have problem with the Howard Bellis. He's not ready yet, and I'm really disappointed about that. Lallana has little bit problem with the hamstrings. We will see tomorrow, and. I think Leslie is good. Everything else is good.
Will Flynn Downs be involved this weekend?
No, what I have to say last week, that's it.
You said last week we have to resolve problems, and everything is resolvable. Have you still not resolved that problem with Flynn?
No, we didn't resolve, and I agree that everything is resolvable. We have to find a way. But it has to be like that we really want to resolve. Of course, I want to resolve.
Does he have to come to you and
No, it doesn't matter. I don't want to speak about that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, Paul. Jack Stevens, is he available?
Jesse Stevens is out, I'm sorry, and because he was out even last game. But I think the next week he will start training with us. We have to be careful because it was a long time that he's out. But even like this, I have feeling that he's like important, no, and I will be delighted when he come back and start training with us again.
What do you lose with Taylor being sidelined?
Taylor.
With Howard Bellis being out?
No, because on the left side we are playing like against Ipswich was Aribo, against Burnley was Wellington, and they are good. They can do it, but it's not like they are not like left center back, you know. And some games they can do it, some days they cannot, and we lose that. Even I think the Howard Bellis is better on the right side, but he can play on the left side because technically he's great. And in this moment, we don't have like one natural player there, and we have to find or Wellington or Aribo or Wood, like he did first 2-3 games when I arrived here.
An exciting player, Tyler Dibling, is back from injury. He's played obviously last week. Perhaps looked a little bit rusty after his time out. How's he been training? Is he sort of close to hitting the heights?
No, he's training well. I really think that Tyler is incredible potential. He has to work a lot, because he's missing like small things like how to move, body shape, like normal things for 18 years boy, And then it's talent. The talent is incredible. And what we noticed the last 3 weeks that he's like really more focused on what we ask that he has to do, and he will be great in the future.
One area that Bournemouth are struggling in a bit is injuries, and right back they've had Lewis Cook, who's a centre midfielder, who's been playing on the right. Yeah. Is Camaldine against him something to look forward to for the fans? No,
sometimes they accept 1v1 and sometimes not. Depends of what decision will they made. No, if they accept or not accept. No, but I think Camaldine when he's fit, and I think he's good. For him is almost the same. No, and I think he's ready. He will do a good game.
Camaldine gave an interview to the club last week where he clearly feels up to this point he's been quite upset with some things. He was saying that he's misunderstood, his attitude was questioned. Tell us how you found his character and his work ethic.
No, I think Italy had experience with lots of kind of the players, French players, African players, players from ex-Yugoslavia, and they are all different. And I think you have to find a way how to work with that guy. They are not like we have to be like English team, English culture, and then they are different, and you have to find a way to perform that guys. And I never had a problem with Dino, with Sulayman. He's training hard, he's a funny guy, always laughing, work hard, very professional. For me, he's perfect, like professional, he's perfect.
He said he's felt the pressure of being the club's record signing, the biggest transfer fee. Have you spoken to him about that pressure?
About that, no. I only spoke with I spoke with him about everything. But what is important for him, I think that he's great 1v1, and there is a moment of the game that when he just have to play, move the ball, and then wait the right moment with patience, because he's like a little bit nervous to demonstrate that he's really good, no. And this is the important for his game. I don't think that he's not guy to have lots of pressure. It seems to me he's like happy guy, you know.
He's still a very young guy. How much potential, how much talent is there?
For me, I was watching him at Rennes in France, and I said to me, it's impossible that this guy is not performing, no, because he was there, he was really, really good. And now we saw some moments of Sulayman against Manchester the other day, against Swansea, against Ipswich, that he's good. He can score the goals. He's incredible 1v1. But even in defensive way, he's defending. He's not like guy that just stay there and he's doing everything. He has to just be okay without injuries and play like he's playing now.
That'll do me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just to carry on, it seems to me the one thing maybe for Kamaldeen is when he decides what to do with the ball at the right moment. That's the one thing maybe he's needed to get better over the last 2 years.
Very good observation. It's like I think it's because he wants to demonstrate now that he's really good, and like I always say to him, this is the moment to play, to touch easy, and wait the right moment, like Ipswich moment, and there you have to be ready and physically and mentality to win the match, and he can do it. He's still a young player, and I'm really happy work with him, delighted, because he's learning, you know.
Can I ask you about Mateus, because in recent weeks you've moved him out of the middle of the pitch to be on the right sometimes instead of Tyler when he was injured. Is he as effective coming off the right as he is behind the front man?
No, he's not effective when he's on the right side and not in the middle. I prefer him in the middle. And then there are some games you have to put him a little bit there.
Okay.
Because tactically there is a situation you cannot put him in the middle. There is no possibility, I can say. And but when he performs better as when he's in the middle. But he has to getting better a little bit when he play on the right side, on the left side. But other good observation, I think so.
He's only 20 himself still, but he's played more minutes, I think, than any other outfield player, more starts. It's rare, I think, at 20 years old to be able to play week in, week out, high standard. What is it about him that makes him a bit different, Mateus?
No, I had really Dibling, him, Leslie, Sulayman, others, Howard Best. They are young players, but extremely professional. They are like living for football, thinking about football. I think they are very, when you are working with them and showing the videos, and then they want to improve themselves. And he's really like motivated guy. I want to have success, and he's working really hard. Sometimes even on the game, a little bit too much,
Do you have a best front three in your head, or is it a best front three for each opponent, the style?
No, I sometimes I like to change. Other day it was like Dibling, Sulayman and Fernandez. They did well, but we didn't score. And sometimes when we play with the Paul, we are more direct. He give us lots of opportunities in set pieces. And when I decide who will play, I always thinking about that. How Bournemouth game maybe will be incredibly intensive. You have to go directly, and you put on Nacho. Other day game you will dominate it. Maybe I don't need This is what I think about.
And that left-sided defensive problem with the left-sided without a left foot, you've to put fullbacks in there instead of maybe, a right-footed centre-back. Why is that? You could have played Wood or you could have played Arnell. Is it because of balance in the way the team attacks?
No, I like that if you notice, like we are attacking a lot with the centre backs, and I like they are a dynamic player, and maybe Howard Bellis is really good because technically he can even use left foot, and sometimes put just centre back there, you lose way of moving the ball.
Just finally, if I can, I've been watching Bournemouth this morning a lot, and their intensity reminds me of what you said about death metal football, heavy metal football. They are aggressive.
They're exactly like this.
They are. So,
yeah.
So what do you have to do as a team to beat them? How can you match them?
No, I want that my players play against Bournemouth, and they said we will see. We are getting better. We are improving. You are intense, and we are intense. No, and I want to. They have same intensity like Bournemouth have.
We have a nice phrase in English: "Fight fire with fire."
Oh, fight fire! It's a Metallica song, great song.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Thank you, Ivan.
Okay, we'll move on for 10:30. Alfie?
George. Ivan, we had confirmation earlier this month that Johannes Spors is coming into the club. How much are you looking forward to working with him?
I know that in the past he did some great things, and I think if we want to create something, it's important to have like a really good relationship between us, that he understands what I want, and try to find the right players. The recruitment, it is like I said about Bournemouth or Brentford. It's most important thing of all, because I want to play like this, and I need that kind of the players.
He was at the game on Saturday. Have you spoken to him?
No, I didn't spoke with him yet. I think next week we'll do the meeting.
Talking about recruitment now, obviously he wasn't there for the winter transfer window. Would you have liked to have someone like him you could have worked with? I know you wanted to get a left-sided centre-back and you didn't able to get it. Would you have liked to work with someone like that? No,
now is the moment to discuss what I want, to watching the game, to watching my games in the past, what I need, and start to work for next year.
Looking at what he's done previously, do you get the feeling he could be a good appointment for the club?
Yeah, I think so. He did a very good job at Genoa. He brings some great players. Even like idea of the players, I like it, and I'm really happy that he will be with us.
I know you said you didn't want to speak too much about the Flynn Down situation, but how have the other players reacted? Because Flynn last season was someone who was a very important character for the group, and how they sort of reacted to the situation.
Sometimes in the life things change. Maybe Sulayman was a bad guy, now he's a good guy, and the other one is not in the moment. Like I said before, for me nothing is not resolvable. We have to find the best way and decide.
You spoke there about Tyler needing to improve small little things. How difficult is it maybe as a manager when someone is so young to not override them with loads of information? Do you have to sort of balance when you tell him to improve little things?
No, you are right. We have to be careful now to say to him things that he can improve in this moment, but not overload him. And even if he's a talented guy, we have to leave him a little bit. No, it's not like playing in midfield.
Does that when you do that, how do you kind of expect him to then go out and deliver what you want when you kind of want to get him to improve? Is it difficult then when you sort of see the things that you know, oh, he needs to improve that? But
we already start to work with him, with the body shape, with the movements, with the participant more in the game, because sometimes it's like absent. And normally we do like videos of him and maybe other players to show him how they are working. And I think it's a process. It's not happen in 1 week and 2 weeks, but I think he will be great.
You told us last week about the conversation you had with Adam Armstrong before he went out on loan. Gavin Bazunu also went out on loan. Did you have any conversations with him about what you kind of expect from him out in Standard Liège?
Off?
Gavin Bazunu, did you speak to him before?
No, I didn't speak with him. It was last day he left. I spoke with the coach because he's my friend of Standard, and I said that Bazunu is a great guy. No, great guy, great goalkeeper, and that's it.
What would you like to see from Gavin when he goes out there? I know he wasn't in the squad, but would you like to see him push on? I know he's still very young, isn't he?
No, he has to do like play every game and come back here and play like he played before the injury.
You were There at the under-21s game when he played, have you been still watching the academy, and what are your sort of thoughts on them?
No, there is a lots of interesting player, and I like. I have feeling that we can do a good job because there are 3-4 that I think they can do like good career. And last few weeks they are a lot of time with us, training with us. Every Sunday they are training with us because we training with the players that didn't play, and I think in the comedy there is a lots of talent.
Who are some of the ones who are training with you at the moment?
No, there are a lot, and then I prefer to not speak too much about them because maybe they will. No.